Today I wake up in peace with a heart full of confidence and hope. I take a deep breath and feel a divine energy enveloping me, like a gentle light touching every part of my being. I know I'm not alone. I know that a greater force walks with me, guides me, protects me, illuminates me, and prepares everything so that the best happens in my life. I awaken to a day of blessings, abundance, and miracles that are already on their way. I don't need to rush. I don't need to doubt. I don't need to despair. What is mine by divine right is already coming to meet me. Today I walk with faith. I open my mind and my heart to receive. I connect to the infinite source, to God, the creator of all. I lack nothing, and I will never lack anything, because I live under the divine law of provision. I am supplied in all areas of my life. Everything I need has already been prepared even before my request. I rest in the certainty that the universe works in my favor, and that each step I take brings me closer to my victory. Today I choose to trust. Today I choose to believe. Today I choose to receive. I feel prosperity arriving, like a breeze announcing a new era. I feel the energy of abundance touching my thoughts, my emotions, and my body. I am an open channel to receive all that God has reserved for me. I release any fear, any blockage, any doubt. I let go of the weight of the past, I abandon limitations, and I allow divine light to fill my heart and mind. I am guided towards inspired ideas, illuminated paths, correct decisions, and perfect opportunities. Nothing in my life happens by chance. Everything is being orchestrated perfectly. Every morning, I wake up stronger, wiser, more prepared to live life to the fullest. I accept the good. I accept the flow of wealth. I accept the success that is coming to me. I recognize that I deserve to prosper. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to live in peace, with abundance and security. Being prosperous is my natural state, and I return to it now with love, faith, and gratitude. Everything I desire already exists in spiritual form and is materializing at the perfect time, in the perfect way, and for my highest good. Today, I choose to walk with God in every step, in every thought, in every action. Nothing can stop me, nothing can sabotage me, nothing can block what is already mine. I am guided, I am protected, I am strengthened, and I am blessed. Divine prosperity flows towards me like a river of infinite possibilities. Where I place my hands, light touches. Where I place my feet, paths open. Where I place my faith, miracles happen. I am a child of abundance, and abundance answers my call. I declare now that great opportunities are approaching. I declare that invitations, messages, proposals, and good news are coming my way. The right people are being sent my way. Doors that were once closed are now opening easily. I live in a prosperous universe, and everything I desire is already coming to meet me. I accept, I receive, I am grateful. My life is improving every day, and I am ready to experience miracles that will surprise the world. My faith is my guarantee. If this moment touched your heart, and you feel this divine energy moving in your life now, declare your faith publicly. Write the word in the comments, I receive. This word activates your harvest and shows the universe that you are ready to receive everything that is already yours by divine right. I am the creator of my reality, and today I choose to create a life of wealth, peace, security, and freedom. I cultivate thoughts that strengthen me, uplift me, and bring me closer to the prosperity that God has already prepared for me. My thoughts are seeds, and today I plant seeds of abundance, faith, courage, and victory. Nothing can stop me when my mind is aligned with good. I reject and release any limiting thoughts I once tried to carry. I leave behind old beliefs, inherited fears, and patterns that no longer serve the person I am becoming. Today I choose a new way of thinking. My mind is clear, light, and free to receive divine ideas of prosperity. I open myself to the new. I open myself to growth. I open myself to the unexpected and the extraordinary. I know that life rewards those who think big, and I think big because I know the universe is limitless. My thoughts are magnetic and attract everything aligned with my evolution. I think wealth and I attract wealth. I think opportunities and opportunities come to me. I think success and success materializes before my eyes. My mind is an antenna, connected to the highest frequencies of creation. I receive ideas, inspirations, and paths that take me further than I ever imagined. I have mental discipline. I have focus. I have vision. I choose thoughts of victory. I choose thoughts of courage. I choose thoughts that remind me that I am capable, deserving, and destined for abundance. Whenever a thought of doubt tries to arise, I transform it into faith. Whenever insecurity tries to appear, I remember who guides me. God works through my mind, and therefore my mind works for my good. I do not fear the future because I am building a glorious future. I am aligned with the divine flow, and this flow leads me directly to my success. I am intelligent, creative, and deeply guided. Profitable ideas come to me. Strategies appear. The path reveals itself step by step. I trust the process because everything that is mine is being magnetized to me. People with good energy, thriving businesses, perfect opportunities, everything is being attracted by the power of my mind. I have the mindset of someone who wins, someone who prospers, someone who breaks barriers and opens doors. I allow wealth to find space within me, and everything around me responds to this new mental pattern. Today I choose to think like someone who has already won. I act like someone who already has. I position myself as someone who has already achieved. And because I think this way, I attract experiences like this. Nothing is impossible for me when my mind is connected to divine purpose. Every positive thought is a key. Every word of faith is a bridge. Every conscious decision is a firm step towards my expansion. I am the master of my mind, and my mind is a powerful tool in God's hands. I strengthen my beliefs every day. I tell myself, I can, I will, I deserve it. Wealth is flowing to me now. Prosperity finds me wherever I am. My thoughts create my life, and the life I am. Creating is grand, full and blessed. I am a magnet for prosperity. I attract wealth naturally and joyfully. Nothing can interrupt what is already destined to happen. My mind is ready, my heart is open, and the universe is responding. If this truth resonated within you and you now feel your mind aligning with the flow of abundance, declare this to the universe. Comment on the word prosperous mind. To strengthen your energy, demonstrate your faith, and further activate that vibration of wealth that is already circulating in your life. Today I feel the flow of life rushing towards me like a powerful river that never dries up. I know that abundance is in motion, and this movement favors me. I am now receiving a current of prosperity that has already been released to me on the spiritual plane and is materializing on the physical plane. Nothing can contain this flow because it comes from above. It comes from the source. It comes from God. Everything that is mine is approaching with strength, love, and purpose. I am a perfect receiver of financial miracles, open doors, and incredible opportunities. I affirm with conviction, prosperity flows to me naturally, like the air I breathe. I don't need to force it. I don't need to fight against life. I simply allow it. I allow the universe to do its work. I allow the energy of wealth to circulate freely around me and within me. I am connected to the flow of abundance, and everything I touch is blessed and multiplied. Today, I walk with the certainty that my financial life is changing levels. Every second, the universe organizes circumstances, paths, and encounters that elevate my reality. I receive money in expected and unexpected ways. I receive good financial news. I receive messages that transform my destiny. I receive opportunities that positively surprise me. I receive invitations that propel me forward. I receive prosperity with confidence and without fear, because I know it is part of my purpose, part of the divine plan for my life. Money is an energy that moves, and now it moves in my direction with intensity and generosity. Life wants to see me prosper. God wants to see me flourish. The universe works tirelessly in my favor, and when I say yes to prosperity, prosperity says yes to me. I become a fertile ground for financial miracles. I become rich soil where seeds of good ideas, good deeds, and absolute faith transform into abundant harvests. I honor money, I respect money, and money respects me. It comes, it grows, and it stays. Today I feel joy when I think about the future, because I know my harvest has already begun. I feel security in my heart, because I know I will never lack anything. I feel peace when I look at life, because I know I am being guided. I allow abundance to come because I consider myself worthy, prepared, and deserving. I do not doubt the prosperity that is being poured upon me. I simply receive it with humility and gratitude. Every step I take is a step towards greater prosperity. Every positive thought I have is a key that opens new doors. Every act of faith I perform is a clear sign to the universe that I am ready. I release any energy of scarcity that has accompanied me until today. I let go of old fears, insecurities, blockages, and beliefs that limited my growth. I am being reborn into a life of fullness. I choose to live lightly, abundantly, and confident that everything I desire is already coming to me. I trust, I receive, I am grateful. Abundance flows to me now, and I feel it deep in my soul. I perceive signs around me that confirm my transformation. I see opportunities where before I only saw obstacles. I attract solutions even before problems arise. I prosper steadily, peacefully, and in a guided way. Nothing can interrupt this movement because it is spiritual, it is divine, and it is mine by right. If this moment has awakened something within you, if you feel that abundance has already begun to move in your direction, then declare this to the universe. Comment with the word abundance here to seal this energy and affirm your faith. This word opens doors and strengthens the flow that has already begun to operate in your life. Today, I walk with the absolute certainty that nothing happens against me. Everything happens for me. Every movement, every encounter, every small detail of my day is being guided by a greater force that protects me, directs me, and favors me. I am not at the mercy of chance. I live in an organized, generous, and loving universe. The universe is not my enemy. It is my most faithful ally. God is in control, and when God is in control, everything works together for my good. I know that while I rest, miracles are being prepared. While I move with faith, doors are being unlocked. While I believe heaven works behind the scenes of my life. I don't see all the pieces, I don't understand every step, but I trust. My life is being aligned with what I most desire and what I deserve. Nothing is a coincidence. Every situation shapes me, strengthens me, and prepares me for the victory that is already mine. I walk protected. I walk assisted. I walk guided. Angels surround me, opportunities follow me, and blessings accompany me. The right people approach, the right doors open, the right paths appear before my feet. I am led with wisdom. I make inspired decisions, moved by divine intuition that speaks to me in silence, in signs, in encounters, and even in detours. I do not fear detours, for I know that even what seems like a delay is, in fact, God freeing me from something that was not aligned with my destiny. I deeply believe that everything works together for my success. I don't chase after anything. What is meant for me finds me. What was written for me is never lost, never delayed, and never fails. I am in the flow of life, and the flow of life lifts me up, places me in greater places, and rewards me with extraordinary results. When one door closes, I don't despair, because I know a bigger door will open. I trust in divine logic, even when I don't understand human steps. I let go of control, but I never let go of faith. I release fear, but I never release trust. I rest in the certainty that something great is being prepared. Nothing takes me off my path, nothing steals what is mine, nothing prevents what has already been released by heaven. Today I choose to see the good in everything, because I know that good is in everything. I see growth where I once saw difficulty. I see hope where I once saw uncertainty. I see miracles happening around me every day, and I am ready to receive even more. I declare that the universe moves everything in my favor. I declare that invisible forces work silently for my victory. I declare that financial, emotional, and spiritual miracles are part of my routine. I am blessed, I am chosen, I am guided, and nothing can change that. Every apparent delay is a divine strategy. Every weight carries a purpose. Every challenge holds a key. I don't give up, I don't stop, I don't doubt, because I know who is with me. Today I choose to walk confidently with a light heart, a high spirit, and my gaze fixed on what I know is coming. I open my arms and my soul to receive. I deserve all the good that comes to me. I am prepared for the blessings that are already on their way. Every breath, every thought, every step brings me closer to an extraordinary life. I feel the change happening. I feel the universe moving. I feel God acting. If you feel this energy working in your life right now, if you realize that heaven is moving pieces on your behalf, declare it with faith. Comment on the word, aligned, to seal this truth and reaffirm to the universe that you are ready to receive everything that is already written in your name. Today I awaken with an inner strength that propels me toward the right action. I know that faith is not just believing. Faith is acting. Faith is moving. Faith is taking steps, even when the path is not yet entirely clear. And I walk, I rise, I move forward. I know that every action I take with confidence brings me closer to the success that has already been decreed for me in the spiritual realm. I act with courage, determination, and purpose, because I know that God guides my steps, inspires my ideas, and illuminates my path. I am not afraid to begin. I am not afraid to try. I am not afraid to make mistakes. Everything I do teaches me, strengthens me, and takes me to a new level. I am guided by divine wisdom, and even when something seems small, I know that every seed planted today transforms into a great harvest tomorrow. The universe never wastes inspired action. Every step taken with faith is a portal that opens, a door that unlocks, an answer that draws closer. I move with complete confidence and the absolute certainty that I am building my victory day after day. I act without haste, but with purpose. I am consistent. I am disciplined. I am focused. I understand that prosperity doesn't happen by chance, but is a consequence of faith, action, and alignment. Therefore, I position myself as someone who knows where they want to go. I organize my thoughts, set clear goals, and cultivate habits that strengthen my mind and spirit. I transform dreams into plans and plans into achievements. I act with intelligence and intuition because I am guided by God, and nothing can divert me from my destiny. I find inspiration daily. The right people cross my path. The right conversations find me. Useful information reaches me at the exact moment. I have brilliant ideas, creative solutions, and an extraordinary ability to see opportunities where many see nothing. My work thrives, my performance grows, my energy expands. I do what I need to do, but I do it lightly, with faith, with joy, and with the absolute certainty that the universe rewards effort guided by faith. I leave behind procrastination, fear of judgment, insecurity. I free myself from any internal resistance that previously tried to hold me back. Today I am new. Today I am strong. Today I am unbeatable. Nothing stops me because I was made to win. Everything I do now has a greater purpose. Every task, every step, every movement brings me closer to my ideal life. I act like someone who has already won. I think like someone who has already conquered. I position myself like someone who has already received. I know there's a perfect time for everything, and this is my time. The time to grow, the time to prosper, the time to reap extraordinary results. I can do it. I have the capacity. I was chosen. I am in motion, and movement creates opportunity, transforms reality, and attracts miracles. I act with confidence because I know the universe supports those who have courage, and I am courageous. I present myself to life with strength, faith, and discipline, and life responds with abundance, progress, and victory. Today, I take actions that honor the future I am building. I work with excellence. I study, I grow, I evolve. I don't wait for miracles, I walk towards them. I don't watch life happen, I actively participate in my transformation. I am the protagonist. I am the builder of my story. I am a living channel of divine manifestation. Wherever I place my hands, prosperity flourishes. Wherever I place my feet, paths open. Wherever I put my energy, results appear. If this moment strengthened your soul and you feel this divine force propelling you to act with faith and courage, from today onward, declare your position in the universe. Comment on the word courage to activate this energy and show that you are ready to act with faith towards your success. Today I breathe gratitude. I deeply feel that everything I asked for, everything I desired, everything I visualized with my heart is already on its way. I no longer live in the future or in anxious expectation. I live in certainty. I know the universe has already answered. I know God has already released it. I know the harvest has already begun. And that is why my heart overflows with peace. There is no more room for fear, doubt, or worry. There is only trust, surrender, and absolute certainty that my victory is already a spiritual reality and is manifesting now in the physical world. I am grateful because money is already coming to me. I am grateful because doors are already opening. I am grateful because opportunities are already arising. I am grateful because inspired ideas are clearly coming to my mind. I'm grateful because the right people are already crossing my path. I am grateful because contracts, deals, proposals, and divine invitations are already flowing in my direction. I am grateful because everything I desire has already been granted by heaven. Gratitude is the key that opens the doors of manifestation, and I turn that key with faith, love, and joy. I live like someone who has already received. I feel like someone who already has. I act like someone who has already conquered. I speak like someone who has already won. I lack nothing because I have already been provided for. I don't ask desperately, I give thanks with conviction. I don't pray doubting, I pray celebrating. I don't wait anxiously, I receive serenely. I know that every detail is being orchestrated in my favor. I know that everything happens at the perfect time, in the perfect way, and for my highest good. My heart is at peace because I trust in divine laws. I trust in the divine mind that governs all things. I trust in the perfection of the universe. I know that everything that is mine will never be taken away or lost. I know that nothing can prevent what God has determined. My life is moving towards the best. My destiny is abundance, growth, light, expansion, and victory. I am worthy of all this, and I receive it with humility and joy. I cultivate a mature faith, a tranquil faith, a powerful faith. I don't need to see to believe. I believe, and therefore I see. I don't let my heart waver according to external events. I remain firm, aware that spiritual reality is more powerful than appearances. Even when I don't see movement, I know the universe is working. Even when the path seems silent, I know the miracle is forming. The manifestation is inevitable because the seed has already been planted, and now it grows, blossoms, and bears fruit. Today I celebrate the invisible because I know it has already become visible in the plan of creation. I receive perfect health, constant prosperity, profound peace, sincere love, divine protection, and infinite growth. I receive everything, I accept everything, I am grateful for everything. Every step I take is a confirmation that I am living the divine purpose. Every breath is a silent prayer of gratitude. Each new day is proof that God loves me and guides me. My life is thriving now. My income is multiplying now. My paths are opening up now. My harvest has arrived. I am ready to live the best phase of my life. I don't chase after it. I attract it. I don't force it. I allow it. I don't beg. I receive it. And I receive it with joy because I know that everything comes in the exact measure of my merit and my faith. If you feel this gratitude vibrating in your heart right now, if you know that your blessing has already been released and is only getting closer to you every second, write the word in the comments. I already received it. Declare this to the universe. Show your faith. Together we seal this energy. The best has already been done. The best is happening. And now all that remains is to give thanks and enjoy the abundance that flows endlessly into our lives. After that powerful moment you just experienced, something inside you has already changed. You can feel that doors have begun to open, that your energy is more aligned, that your heart now vibrates on another level. You planted faith, you activated prosperity, and this is already moving invisibly in your favor. When you strengthen this energy, the universe responds with even more abundance. And just as this message strengthened you and brought you clarity and peace, you can now spread this light by blessing more people, by liking and subscribing. This simple gesture creates a cycle. You receive and share, and this multiplies everything in your life. That's how spiritual prosperity works. It grows when we touch other lives. And I know you'll want to keep walking in this vibration because the next video will raise your consciousness even further and prepare you for a new level of abundance and miracles. Something special awaits you next. Something that will further open your vision and allow you to see divine signs that are already all around you. Now move on to the next step. Your journey to prosperity is just beginning. Before you go, write the word in the comments below. Miracles. This word manifests, confirms, and seals in the universe everything you activated today. Now take a deep breath, trust, and keep going. The best is yet to come.